What's up everybody, and welcome back to a new video. And it's a long time. How are you doing? I'm feeling fine. Today it's 100 days after I ripped off my ACL, my meniscus, and I had surgery 100 days ago. That's what I want to say, and it's a little bit weird right now. I want to try today going back on my skates. It's 100 days is a little bit quick, but thanks to the CGI brace, I think I can do that. The only thing, I have to wear it on both knees because I ripped off the meniscus on both knees and the ACL, the front ACL, and it was a really bad moment in the time it ripped off. I felt really bad. I had really mental problems the whole time. And after surgery, I was feeling really breakdown. I was feeling like, that's it. If you're in your 40s and you ripped off your ACL, in a moment where you had the feeling, yes, you could come back and you could go back to skating competitions and stuff like that because you was feeling really good and the tricks and everything coming back, it's the worst moment I believe that something like that could happen. But I have amazing people here surrounding me and other athletes that also had issues with the knees, and I could talk to them, and that helps me a lot. I have a really great physio team here, and also my physiotherapist, he had a lot of things broken and ripped off, so he knows what's going on. My physio girl, she's amazing. She knows everything about the body, and she's learning and she tries to help the best. So I'm really thankful for all of this. And I would say I just put on the brace now, and then I try to roll with my UFR Anthony Portier skate that I really fall in love with, because the whole way how you skate with this model, it's completely different. It's not like a usual stunt skate, it's more the free skate feeling. So just rolling around is completely different than with a normal stunt skate. I'm back on the flat frame for right now and not on my Create Original. The reason for that is I wanted to have a little bit bigger wheels, but not big like my free skate frame from FR. I don't want to go back to 80 or 90. That could be a little bit problem with balancing, but I also don't want to be with like 55 or 52 small wheels, because I could stuck on stones and cracks on the floor. So that's why I decided with a 64 millimeter from Famous. That's the brand new Famous wheels, 92A 64. They're looking amazing. The material is awesome, and the blue is shining really good. And also good is like a little wizard frame. You have like that forward lean, you have the heel raise. So all that points give me the stability that I'm not falling backward. So just putting skates on and see what's up. See you in a minute. So some people may be wondering how it happens. And it ripped off on the trampoline, but it not ripped off because I was on a trampoline. I had already like 1 year ago, it started hurting in my knee, under the kneecap and around. And that was just, I think it's just because I use my knees so many years for skating and jumping around and stuff like that, that it starts slowly to feel pain around the knee. And that's the feeling of the meniscus, when the meniscus slowly, not ripped off, but it just give up because of the old knee. Maybe my bodybuilding career and all the stuff I was taking, the medicaments and everything, maybe that helps to make them more poor, and that's why they ripped off faster. But yeah, the meniscus on this knee, they didn't fix it, they didn't make the surgery because it's just a small cut. Here it was ripped off on 3 places and it was wrapped around. Like the meniscus is like a small gum protection under your main bone that coming from the top. So your bone is sitting inside your knee, and it was like flapped over, and it was ripped off. The ACL was ripped off, so they took a new band. They took out from a fiber that goes here around my hamstrings and up to my hip, they ripped it off, they open it here, they ripped it off, they cut off a new band, they string it in, and yeah, it should be strong enough to skate after 100 days of recovery. So that's the reason why I'm working now on both knees with ACLs, because ACL protection, because I want to prevent that something happens again on this knee, because first the meniscus gives up and that makes your knee already unstable and weak, and then more power and more pressure can come on your ACL, and then the ACL can rip off. So that's why I'm wearing on both knees now some brace. That's the ACL, MCL, and also for the tibia. It holds the tibia and everything in the middle, in the place. You can buy them and you can have them as a custom made. This model is not the custom model because we tried and it was fitting me perfect from the beginning. And also a really good thing on this model is that the top strap is flexible. So it doesn't matter if my leg is growing or shrinking, it always fits me. If you have a custom model, you stick to the size and you have like less opportunity of growing muscle or shrinking muscle. And especially for me as a bodybuilder, when I go for competition training and stuff like that, I shrink a lot. Like we're talking about 2 to 3 inches. And also now after surgery, my knee is like, the difference between both legs, between both quads is like 4 inches, 4.5 inches. So I will grow that like 4 to 5 or 6 inches more. And I hope that this brace works then still. "100 days after my surgery of my ACL and my MCL, my meniscus. Let's see if I can roll." That feeling is amazing. It's still hurting like hell when I try to put the weight on the surgery leg. So I cannot do the biggest strikes or strokes. I cannot do the pushes. I'm just sorry. I'm just mixed up in my head. It just feels amazing to roll a little bit. I never realized how amazing is that feeling already if you just roll. I completely forgot it. I mean, I know how much joy and how much fun it is to doing tricks and rolling ramps, but just being able to roll a little bit feels amazing. It still hurts when I have to balance the knee and when I try to go from fakie to forward. Then I have to twist that knee a little bit. It's still a little bit painful, but being able to just roll around that little bit, it gives me the feeling, yes, I will come back. So thanks to everybody who watching my videos. Thanks to everybody who comment and like it. It really means the world for me and helps me. and without you, all the things will be not possible. So thank you a lot. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment below if you want to know something about my ACL recovery. And I'll see you next week, and we will keep training and we will see what else is going. But for now, this is enough, just a little bit. I'm super happy, sun is shining, winter season's coming, and I hope I can go back on my skis. But more, I hope we see us next year on all the competitions and having fun together. So don't forget why we all start to skating. As Ricardo Lino says, it's because it's fun. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time. Over and out. Much love.